Hi everyone, Tim here with the Math Culture channel. Last week we discussed how to multiply a monomial by another monomial. If you did not see that video yet and you really want to understand how that's done, please check it out in this video. Today we will be talking about how to multiply a monomial by a polynomial. It's important to understand that the base rule here is the distributive property of algebra. Again, if you have not listened to our video on distributive property, we had a comprehensive explanation there. Please check it out here. The algorithm to use to multiply a monomial by a polynomial is the following. Step 1 would be to rewrite the expression to be multiplied in the form of a times b plus c plus d plus ... That just simply means that b plus c plus d represents the polynomial and may have more than 3 terms. So it could be as much as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 terms, depending on what the question is expecting you to do, of course. And where a is the monomial, like I said before, and the other expression in the bracket is the polynomial. The second step would be to apply the distributive property by multiplying a across each of the term in the expression in the bracket. And once that's done, the third would be to simplify each of the term using the applicable rule. So let's go to an example. The question here says to multiply 6x by 3a squared plus 7ax. So we write it in the form a times b plus c plus d, as we said before. So rewriting this question, it will be 6x times 3a squared plus 7x. And now we apply the distributive property, which says that multiply the first term outside of the bracket by each of the term in the bracket. So that would be 6a 3a squared plus 6a 7x. So we multiply these two together to start with. That becomes, multiply the two constants together, 6 times 3 times x times a squared, plus multiply the two constants here together as well, 6 times 7 times a times x. So now we simplify this. 6 times 3 gives us 18x a squared plus 6 times 7 is 42 ax. This gives us the final expression. That was quite simple, right? Example 2 would be to multiply kx into whatever is in the bracket as it's written on my screen. This is already written in the form of the expression, if you remember. In this situation, we have 4 terms as the polynomial. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we can rewrite that as kx 1 plus a cube x minus xb plus kc. So now multiply the monomial, which is the term outside of the bracket, times each of the term in the bracket. So that becomes kx a cube x minus kx xb plus kx kc. So that becomes kx plus, now multiplying this by this, so ka cube x squared, of course, because we have to multiply this multiply these two x's together. kbx squared, because we have to multiply these two x's together again, plus k squared xc. So if you like, you can rewrite it as this, but you don't have to. Kx plus ka cube x squared minus kbx squared plus k square cx. So this is going to be the final term. So at this point, I'd like to remind you that the Math Culture channel has a commitment to upload a new video every week before 10 p.m. Eastern Time every Sunday. To continue to encourage us to put out awesome videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click on the bell icon so you'll be the first to know when we upload a new tutorial. That's all I have for you for today. Thank you for joining in. Take care until we see you later. Bye bye. Okay, before I go, I have a couple of tutorial for you, right? Some take-home exercises. So I'd like you to try some of these problems. Again, remember, these problems, they are just given out to you so that you can try out at your own time. It definitely helps to further strengthen your understanding of algebra and your understanding of how to multiply a monomial by a polynomial. Okay.